Let's talk Womentalk.
Hi, I'm Sher-Li, and we've been talking about the 4 stages of your career path as a woman. In the previous episode, we spoke about the exploratory stage, and in this episode, we're going to talk about establishing yourself, establishing your career, being more sure, and starting on to the next path. So for this stage, there are obviously 2 elements going on at the same time. The career part, which is where you want it to grow. You want to see yourself as a career woman. Now, but in the life part, what happens is you're going to find that you are probably searching for a life partner, and you might even be starting to get married. You might be planning to have a family. It's important, I think, to really think through, okay, so from this stage on, if I were to get married, what happens? If my other half, for example, wanted to relocate, what happens? How much more time do I have before I want to have kids? And because there is the biological clock, it's a reality. So the truth is, you start thinking, if I have kids, what's going to happen? So for other cases where if you're not planning to get married, for example, you start to also realize your parents are also getting old. So the possibility of you having to look after them, being a caregiver, will come in the next maybe decade or so. Now, these things will always have an implication on your career path. So I think these are things that you start thinking about and really planning ahead, rather than waiting for it to come and then next thing you know, you've got to make a decision already. At this stage, usually the biggest challenge I think a lot of women face is they feel that I have to choose. I have to start to plan either the career path or I have to plan the life path. And usually in a lot of cases, there is a fairly idyllic imagination that comes into play. It's almost like I can have the dream job and have the dream family. And it is possible, it's not impossible. I always tell people who come forward and ask me, what should I do at this stage? I say plan and have more than one plan. So say, for example, if I choose this, what's going to happen? If I choose that, what's going to happen? But whatever it is, don't shortchange yourself. Don't preempt the situation before it happens to you, because sometimes a lot of things are constantly changing. So either the employer changes or even your family situation, something else happens. What it is plan, but also be ready to be flexible with the plans, and don't shortchange yourself by limiting your own options, both with career and with life, before it even happens. But at the same time, still say, I'm going to go ahead, but I have all the backup plans already. There is actually another challenge, and this is something that does happen in the working world. Some employers may, even in interviews, start to preempt the possibility that you're going to be married with kids and therefore have less time on your career. Now, this is why it's quite important to go back to, before you even step into that situation, you have all the answers for yourself. You know where you're headed. You know where you're headed with your career, you know where you're headed with your life. So when the question comes, for example, are you planning to have kids in the next 5 to 10 years if you get married? You have the answers ready of, yes, I am, but even though I have kids, I plan to continue working. Because when you're ready with the answers, no matter what the employer comes up with, whatever scenario they throw at you, you're ready. And I always mention this, employers just want the organization to function, and you as an employee want to contribute. So there has to be that halfway house, but in order for that kind of win-win situation to occur, you know what you want, you know what you can do, and you know what you're prepared for, then your answers will actually be ready when they put you in that situation. Now that we've covered the second stage of the career path, which is establishing yourself, we will be covering the third stage of mid-career, where a whole new set of challenges will present itself.